All right.
Okay. F1 is your time.
Right.
F2 is your faults. And like I said, call Hudson if you have a fault number.
Okay.
And then F8 should be back to main screen.
Oh, okay.
Rest of these don't do anything. 3, 4, 5, 6 do nothing. F8 is your main screen. And you really shouldn't have to mess with any of these F buttons, really.
Okay. F1, 2, and 8.
F1, 2, and 8. Like I said, F1's really only if you want to play with the research or the timing.
Okay.
Do you want to do all this now, or do you want to wait for them to...
Wait.
I'm going to assume it slows it down, but I think it kills power to the whole unit. So I think it might just stop.
Which would explain why they don't have a disconnect in the room if that's the case.
How do you mean?
If that kills the whole system.
How do let's see.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is
essentially be
it.
the same
As in there, yes.
that.
Let's just see. It just stops it.
Just stops.
So it just stops it.
Okay, good to know.
So you may end up with a dog being...
Okay. How do most people deal with this?
However you want to do it. This is because you can move this to any point.
Mm-hmm.
So that's if you wanted to live here, you could probably take some, sticky tape or however you want to do it, and then roll it up in the back. But this is just so you can move around.
Is this waterproof?
Yes, but it's not submergible. I mean, I wouldn't put it in the water, but if you're wet, you don't have any problems.
But you don't want to drop it in the water.
You don't want to drop it in the water, not necessarily. No. Okay. So let this see 3, 2, 1, and that stops. Okay. So let's go in there and look at the research system. Turn off this valve, the 2 recirculation valves. Okay. Recirculation suction. Recirculation return. If you do not do that and open this, you will drain this entire 500 gallons of water on you. Okay? So, those 2 are off. Next step is to relieve the pressure in the tank, because this is all pressurized. Open the wastewater up. This is now draining into that floor drain in the other room. Give it a minute or 2, a couple of seconds, and then open this so you make it a little bit of water. Okay, now you're letting the air in.
To pop off?
Yeah, just let it drain. Now, as of right now, there's no pressure in here now, so you're safe. This is all good.
And this is to clean the filter?
This is to clean the filter, to take the filter out, or however you...
This is one filter.
Yeah. Just let it, you'll hear the hissing, when it starts getting... I mean, right now we're safe to take this off because we're probably right around here. So you pinch these 2 heels. Just take that off. Stand on this. Just there we go. You get a little bit of water. This like hot style with this piece. Yeah, it's just a regular cartridge filter. Take it out, hose it off.
And that's after every patient?
No. Once a week, maybe even twice a month, maybe. Depends. You'll find out. Then they give you another one. So just take it outside and hose it off. Set her back in there. Push her down.
And if it's inactive, it needs to be taken out and dried out.
Yeah, don't leave it in here if you drain this for a while. Take it out. Just set her back down. Okay, till it locks. Shut that. That's still open now, because what we're going to do is we're going to turn these 2 back on. You hear that hissing?
Yep, it's filling.
It's filling, so just hold it until it may or may not come all the way on. Because we're just gravity filling this right now. This is really you.
So you hear it bubble and then close it really quick?
Yeah, you can either do that or just because the air will, and then come back out here and hit the switch.
The emergency stop switch is what you just hit.
Yes, pull that back up. That turns everything on. And you're good to go. You're up and running.
Okay.
So that's basically how you do that. And the other thing really that you'll be dealing with, all these, you really shouldn't have to mess with any of this stuff. The jet pumps, these are the fill drains, and that's your jets. You shouldn't have to do anything maintenance-wise. If they start acting up, call Hudson and let them diagnose what they think is wrong with it. But you really shouldn't have to do anything with this. This is the only thing you're going to work with right here. Okay?
What's the front one again?
This is I've got stickers. This is the drain. This is drain here, drain, and this is the fill.
Okay.
And that's your jet pump.
Oh,
Okay. So this guy here, because you're not draining or filling, this is all not working. So you don't need to worry about shutting anything off in there.
Okay.
Okay. That's only for the research system. You want to make sure nobody's in there playing with the. If you're in here, make sure nobody. You may want to hit the stop just so nobody gets in there. Just shut that off. A couple of hits. It does not. I mean, it's not filling up to where so you can get this out without getting soaking wet.
Okay, great. And that's the one we can put
the one that's talking on. Yes.
And we can put the knee high on it.
Yes. So there's that. I put that on first. Oh, one thing I want to do first. What you want to do before you do that, because when you take this off and pull the thing out, there's going to be dog hair. If you get dog hair on here, you may not seal it. So just wipe this down and just make sure there's no hair on this side.
Okay.
Because you don't want to wipe this because it's got a little grease on there.
Oh.
So you want to wipe this down. Set that back on there. Get that on. And really crank. Like I said, one of those little rubber hand mallets may be the best because after a while it's going to get harder and harder to get off and on. That little bit of grease is going to wear away.
So you need to re-grease it occasionally?
Yeah, they sell it. At your spa place, it's called Magic Lube. Well, it is. No, I mean, of course. But it's for O-rings and stuff. For
this
all
is very
sorts.
exciting. Magic Lube.
Magic Lube. But the spa place will have that for, and especially same with the filter O-ring. If you want to put a little of that on there, okay. And whatever else you have,
Whatever else.
whatever you decide to put.
Whatever else Julie Burke deems necessary.
It's too much information.
So that's this, yeah, and then turn this back on. Okay. So right now, all the valves are on. When they're facing the same direction as the pipe, they're on. If they're facing across the pipe, they're off. That that down there one's off.
Okay.
And if you want to drain the whole system, just open this valve. I would kill the power. I wouldn't drain it with the pump. You could, but I wouldn't do that. I would kill the whole power out there. Drain the system. Just open this up and let it go. Okay. When you're all said and done, for 2 months or 3 months, kill the breaker here, just to be safe. There's no reason for this to be hot all the time.
Okay.
Because that display doesn't go off; it stays on 24/7.
Oh.
So if
So
you're
when
gonna,
it's
if it stays on, it's fine. But if you're going to be gone, if you're not going to use it until you decide to use it, maybe there's really nothing. There's a bunch of things. One on the bottom too. There really is nothing in. Oh, there is this. And it's just yeah. But there's nothing in here that's all the schematics for the electrical.
Okay.
So there's nothing in here that really needs to be dealt with. The only thing is if somebody's gonna replace one of these pumps, he can kill just the one pump. These are circuit breakers.
Okay.
See, there's really no reason for him to mess with this. Just if he's gonna do any work, have him kill this up here.
Okay.
Extra fuses for this paint. It's got fuses in it. Yeah. But yeah, there's really no reason for anybody to be into this. me think. Just keep an eye. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you. If I were you, I would take this nut comes off. I would take this off and hang it on the wall. Because if somebody picks up a basket and hits that and walks out, you're filling your tank, you're going to end up with water everywhere. Yeah, so I would just take this nut off and hang this on the wall, and then you just sit on it when you need to mess with it. Just as a safety feature. You don't want somebody accidentally hitting that and then
And which button do we push to make meth for us to sell to make extra meth?
it's half blue right now.
Okay.
So you're pretty close.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Who is it? One of your doctors.
You know I'm
came
going to put this on YouTube, right?
Good.
One of your doctors came in here and said, "Holy
Just for us.
Heisenberg," yesterday.
Holy Heisenberg.
Well, the funny thing is, I was
Nobody
singing.
has?
I was